Hello everybody, I'm going to show you guys today how I'm going to fix the peeling issue that I have on my steering wheel that a lot of BMWs seem to have, not just on the steering wheel but also on the AC control panel there. Basically anywhere that has this sort of flat black rubbery texture here. It seems to happen on a lot of BMWs, and I'm going to show you guys how I fixed mine today. I'll show you guys something that I've already fixed. Might be kind of hard to see, but I've actually already fixed this door handle here, and all of this was basically just peeling. I'll try to upload a picture here of what it looked like and how I got to strip all of this. So you can see it looks pretty damn good. It looks brand new, and I'll show you guys what I did. I was having a little bit of an issue removing this stuff here. Like, you can sort of peel the old texture back, and you know, it'll take some time, but it'll go away. But I'll tell you guys what I used to make it come out really easy, and what we're gonna use to fix all that and basically look brand new. I'm gonna start off by taking off the airbag. If you have this issue here on the trim in your steering wheel, all you need to do is just remove the airbag. You don't need to remove the actual steering wheel. And to remove this airbag, there is a hole behind the steering wheel here that you can feel, where you can push into that hole with a, I'm gonna be using a screwdriver, and the airbag will simply just pop out. Once the airbag is popped out, then I'm going to be just removing this trim here and then separate this from this up here. So I'm going to do that next, and I'll show you guys. All right, so I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I'm using this Torx screwdriver here. I like to use this because it's more rounded at the top. And I'm going to try to put this behind the steering wheel, push up on the spring, and then this airbag should be released. So let me just get the feel for it. Okay. And then I'm going to push up, and it comes off just like that. Now I'm going to try to unplug that right there. And so it comes off the airbag. Now, to remove this trim here, all you need to do is remove that Torx bolt right there, this other Torx bolt right there. So there's only two Torx bolts you need to remove, and then these pins are in there with a little bit of pressure against the rubber of the steering wheel. So I'm going to remove both of these, and then we're just going to pull this out right here. Before I remove that, I do want to show you guys what happens when you push in the screwdriver from the back of the steering wheel. You can see that spring back there. It gets compressed, and that's what releases the hooks from the airbag. Just like that. Okay, so this is a T20 Torx screwdriver. So we're just going to remove that screw right there. Fairly easy. And then we're going to remove the second one here. Okay. And then you can see this sort of pin here and this one here, as well as this one and this one up here. So you want to just grab it sort of from here and pull this back like that, and and you want to pull this second one out like that. Next, just unplug the connectors that go to the steering wheel buttons, and we'll be able to remove this out of the way. So Okay, so once you get that removed, I'm going to be removing these steering wheel controls, and there are some T20 Torx screws holding it in place. I've already loosened these here, but there will be one right there. And then there's the second one here. And same thing with the other side. Okay, and so to remove all of this old stuff that's peeling, this is what we're going to use. Just some old school nail polish remover. This makes removing this old stuff extremely easy. So I'm going to show you guys now what that's like. Okay, so I'm going to try to work with the lighting here. And I put whatever nail polish remover I had left in this plate here, and I'm using just toothbrush. And this is the reaction that the nail polish remover has with that texture. You can see it just kind of peels off, and then you can see just peel it very easily with your finger after it's been sitting in there for a little bit. And so just keep doing that with your finger, with the toothbrush, until it all comes out. And you should be good to go. But this makes it extremely easy to remove all that stuff. Okay, and once you're done, you should see all that stuff that has fallen out. And this is what it should look like with everything stripped away. You can see there's like a little bit of a haze here, but all this stuff is going to be covered up. So I also removed the sticker there. And this is what it looks like when it's completely stripped. So now we're going to spray it and bring it back to life, then get it put back on the car. So what I'm going to be using to bring this back to life, it's going to be this Rust-Oleum High Performance. Enamel is in flat black, obviously, and I have found that this holds up pretty well to touching it and things like that. So I believe I paid about $7 for this at Lowe's, but you can find it at I'm sure many hardware stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, just wherever they sell spray cans like this. So this is what we're going to be using. So I'm going to give it a few light coats, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in the end. So I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes, and we'll give it a second coat. Okay, and once you've seen it already sort of dry out and give it that flat black look, you want to give it a second coat. I'm going to give it a second coat just so that I catch any spots that I might have missed. Once I'm done with it, I'll show it to you guys in the light. Alright guys, and after about 15 minutes of it just sitting, letting it dry out, these are the results. This is what it looks like. And it's like it's brand new. So now I'm just gonna basically put the controls back on, do everything in reverse order, and that should do it. Once you put everything back together, these are the final results. And you see this area here doesn't look as bad as it used to. There was some sort of peeling right here. There was also some peeling right in that area right there. So overall, pretty happy. And show you guys again, that's how I managed to fix this here. And that applies to just basically anywhere in the car that has that sort of material. So I know it's a little time consuming, but it's worth it, I think, in the end. And that's the easiest way that I found, and the most efficient way I found to do it. Hopefully that helps some of you guys out there. In order to get, I think, the cleaner job, it is worth taking the time of taking the things apart instead of masking all around the door here, like I did with this trim here, because I think the results are worth it in the end. So thanks for watching, guys.